All right, guys, we are live and we got ourselves a returning guest, and he's a very legendary FIFA streamer on YouTube, and we're happy to have him back. Footyking.
How we doing? How we doing? Good to see all you boys back in the streams as usual and in the chat as well. And yeah, good to be back on. Good to be back on the podcast, returning guest. So, yep, enjoyed it the first time, and yeah, looking forward to getting the catch up now as well.
Yes, it's great to have you back, man, and I'm looking forward to catching up with you. How much time you got, man?
Oh yeah, just whatever really. I'm streaming tonight, but that'll not be after this, so it doesn't. There's no pressure, whatever's time.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, we'll go for like a good hour, and then I'll
yeah,
let you go stream. Probably hop
no
in your
worries.
stream for a bit.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
Good.
How have the streams been?
Yeah, they've been good. They've been good. I've been kind of transitioning between. I mean, I remember when I last was on. I think it was like maybe 5, 6 months ago now. I think it was
Right.
around that. But
Yeah.
I remember then I wasn't able to be as consistent as I would have liked. But I've
Mm-hmm.
kind of worked around obviously with the new job and like obviously still doing the coaching and the college stuff. I suppose the summers helped as well. I haven't had as much on with college over the summer, so um, yeah, the streams have been good. The streams have been good. I've been doing a lot of the 6 p.m. content stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's a good way to grow on YouTube and stuff like that there, and it's a good way to if I can stay consistent with that, which I have from I'm live most days. Like whenever someone comes into a chat, I'll always say I would describe myself as a daily streamer because I rarely miss a day. Obviously if I have a work commitments or something, but yeah, the 6 p.m. content's been good. I've been kind of transitioning that because I remember that like when I was last on, I wasn't really doing much of that, but it's helped the channel grow a lot because I've recently hit 1.5k, which I don't think I would have been at this stage if I wasn't doing the 6 p.m. content because I know it's something that a lot of people kind of tune in for. So we'll do that, and then just the general similar kind of things. I was usually doing just the feed. I've done a lot more streams recently though than videos because I think the videos are going to return in FIFA 22, but the minute it's just about grinding, and I like the interactive element of the streaming, so that's why I'm just mainly doing it at the minute.
Mm-hmm. Dude, how do you have time to stream, man? I know you got like two jobs and you're going to
Yeah,
school. How
yeah,
do you make that happen,
it's
man?
it's
It's crazy.
it's yeah. I mean, the college stuff really for me. I'm trying to think now, obviously, because it is going into September, so college stuff starting next week. So it's
Mm-hmm.
going to be trying to figure out what way I can do the stream, like basically keep up what I've been doing over the last couple of months, to kind of near enough the same level. Obviously, because I'm adding another thing in now. Because over the summer I've just had stream, then I've also had 2 jobs, which is busy enough. But
Yeah.
now that obviously adding college to that as well. College is I'm back in my second year in college, so it will be tough. But I think I've got a schedule together that I can do it. Cause I think because I know my job. I've got college to probably no longer than like from the morning to like maybe 12, 1 in the day because it's not like full
Mm-hmm.
days. And
Yeah.
then I've the jobs usually. I'm trying to ask for as many afternoon shifts as possible so that way I can still keep active on the streams in the evening. So it's just working with loads of things really. But yeah, it's busy. It's just a busy time definitely, especially going back to college as well.
Yeah. How many hours you work in a week now?
At the minute, it's with the cinema job that I've got. At the minute it's between like 10 and 15 hours, so it's usually like 2, 5, 6 hour shifts, maybe
Uh-huh.
a third shift. So if it's usually I never really do longer than. I mean, yesterday was a madness because I was in from like 11 o'clock yesterday morning to 9 o'clock last night, which was a madness. That's why I missed yesterday's stream.
Mm-hmm.
But usually they're only about 5, 6 hours, so they're manageable enough. And then the coaching is just for it's like only a couple of hours a week because it's like usually between maybe it's an afternoon, usually from like 2 o'clock to like 4 o'clock usually. That's maybe
Mm-hmm.
two days a week as well. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. And both of those are kind of working within the streaming as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so I've kind of got those down to that level. The job side of things like is kind of I can stream around that. It's now working towards getting the streaming around my college as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to fit everything in. So yeah, that's basically what we're at. Isn't it?
Wait, so if you were to add it up in a week, how much is that? How many hours is that?
You'd have your coach, so 2 days coaching and both for about 2.5 hours. So say that's 5 hours, and then we got the cinema, which is between 10 and 15. So you're probably talking about between 15, 20 hours total, just
Oh,
work,
okay.
and that's not college. So obviously college is also that, or additional to that. So
Right.
yeah,
Wow. How much more schooling do you have?
I've got this year. So this year I was doing that sports course. I think I was mentioning it last podcast. So I've done this, still in that sports course. I'm just doing getting into my second year now.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's in the same place that I did the first year, and then in the third year I moved to like a different location to do the third year.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that. So it's basically 2 more years, 2 more years of it.
Okay, and then after 2 more years, you gotta start looking for work in that field.
Yeah, basically, yeah, because then you're qualified to do some stuff. You kind of move in, like the course I'm doing is like a general sporting one, like
Mm-hmm.
sports sciencey one, and then you can kind of move in. Then after the 2 years, the hope is that you kind of know what you want to do, and then you move into that whatever area that might be. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure. And then for streaming, now besides, I know last time you told me about a sponsor you had, right?
yeah.
And feel free to plug in your sponsor right now if you'd like. What is the sponsor?
The sponsor that I got was the U7 buy, so it's like just a coin. It's like obviously like FIFA coins. Now I never buy FIFA coins myself, so like I'm kind of sometimes I'm a bit like sketchy on sponsors like that are coin sites because like I know it's technically well I think it is against the EA terms of service, but
Mm-hmm.
obviously there's nothing wrong with YouTubers having sponsors in terms of coin sponsors because like loads of big streamers have them. That's part of like that's the end of the day. That's the way the coin sponsors getting you because you're a FIFA streamer and that's their main probably source of income. Those coin sites they sell for different games, but FIFA is like the most popular game, so that's why they do that. But yeah, no,
Mm-hmm.
it's U7 buy. It's one that a lot of people use. I mean, I always say because there has been people that have used I guess I get like this discount code which gives you people like 5% off.
Yeah.
And so whenever people are asking me like for if they're buying whatever, and I just say, well, like obviously it's my sponsor and everything, but and you send buy is a reliable site, but doesn't mean that if you buy the coins off there, you're not going to get banned because every site, and if you buy coins from anywhere, you have a chance of getting banned. It's just the way EA are. It's just the way the banning system works. So that's why it's a tough one. Like I don't like to recommend people because it's like some sites will scam you and not give you the coins at all, and then that's therefore a scam. But U7 buy I know is obviously a trusted site, but they will give you the coins. But whether you get banned or not, it's just up in the air. It's if you get away, it's lucky, and if you get banned, then it's obviously tough. Like so that's why I don't recommend buying coins. But sponsor came up and I just took it to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, besides the sponsor, do you get paid any other way from YouTube streaming?
So YouTube at the minute is obviously for YouTube the monetization you need the 4,000 watch hours, 1,000 subscribers. So obviously the 1,000 subscribers I've had for I think I had over 1,000 the last time I was on the podcast. So I've had that for a
Yeah.
while,
Yeah.
but it's the watch hours. The watch hours is like the real grind. So the watch hours I think at the minute we are closing in on. I think I'm on like 3,300. But over the last like couple of months, it's just it's going really really quickly at the minute because I'm streaming like every day. So
Yeah.
the streams are a lot better for watch hours than videos are.
Mm-hmm.
Because people tend to like be obviously like kind of you could be multitasking and then have my stream on the background or whatever as well. So
Yeah.
they're really really good for streaming because I'd usually get somewhere between like 75 to 100 watch hours per stream. So if you work out, then I'd only be like if I do 10 streams every week, I'd be getting like what 700 watch hours. So it's good. It's
Mm-hmm.
good that way. If I stream every day, that is. But yeah, it's quick for that. So yeah, I'm closing in on it's like 3,500, so 500 more, and then that'll be the monetization then. So yeah, I do believe you can get my membership and stuff. Then whenever monetization, you can get people becoming channel members and stuff like that. I've heard as
Mm-hmm.
well. So I
Yeah.
suppose though, whenever I get that, it'll be the start of the income kind of thing for like people become members. There'll be like the ad revenue kind of thing. So
Right.
there'll probably be a lot of ways, yeah. But at the minute, it's just the sponsors, the income.
Yeah. That's good. But you don't get donations from some of your
I've got a
viewers?
few. I've got a few.
Okay.
So yeah, I've recently set up. Well, it's only recently actually because before I didn't even know how to set up donations, and then I thought, right, there's people coming to my stream, and there's a few people saying like, how do we donate? So I
Mm-hmm.
thought, right, I'm going to set this up. Because obviously, donations you never expect them, but obviously, if anyone does want to go out of their way and be extra generous, if they like the streams and stuff, then obviously I'll just have that link ready for them. So I made the link now on Streamlabs, and I got a few through before, so. Yeah, I've got a few through, but yeah, so it's just obviously small income, but yeah, it's not a source of income, I suppose. So yeah, it's not going too bad, should I say?
Mm-hmm. And then you
Yeah,
got a good number of people using your coin
the coin
link.
thing, yeah. So the
Yeah.
coin thing's monthly, so it's just like commission from. I mean, even if no one uses the code, you still get paid a wee small amount because at the end of the day, you're still recommending their like site on your videos.
Okay.
So you still get a wee bit, and then obviously anyone that does add on or anyone that does use the code, and the more people use that, that's obviously an extra income. But usually per month, there's only maybe a couple of people that use it, but it's still a wee bit like it's still not too
Right.
bad.
Yeah, that's cool, man. So this is the end. This is pretty much the last stretch of FIFA. There's like a couple
Yeah,
weeks left, right? I mean,
yeah.
what have you thought of FIFA 21 after a whole
It's
year
been
playing
a
it?
yeah, it's been a mixed year because I think I did the start of the year. I think I remember saying this on the first podcast I was on when I was going to say like I didn't like particularly the gameplay side of things this year. I find that it's I think I remember saying I think I did remember saying it was like I find it too arcadey and not like football. But I mean I don't I mean the more I actually think the last couple of months of FIFA I've enjoyed it a little bit more. I still don't I'm not completely in love with the gameplay. I really hope FIFA 22 gameplay's better. I just want to be a bit more I want FIFA to be more a bit of a mixture of I don't know whether you ever played PES, but PES is the other football game. The problem with
Mm-hmm.
PES is it's not the gameplay is too slow to be it's not good enough for a game. So that's why not enough people play it. But I wish FIFA it was like a game where I had a cross between FIFA gameplay and PES gameplay, and it'd be a
Mm-hmm.
bit more realistic. So they have still the quickness of the FIFA, but then a wee bit more realism with the PES. And I think if they just mix them together, it'd be good.
Mm-hmm.
But over the last few months of FIFA, whilst the gameplay, I still don't think, I still haven't been, haven't really liked it much. I've actually enjoyed just the actual grinding of the game a lot more. Like the thing, like there's been a lot of cards. I remember my team, even a couple of months ago, wasn't that. It was probably below average, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
And now if I look at my team now on FIFA, it's like an end game team, like compete with
Yeah.
any team in the game.
Yeah.
And obviously I have got luck with that. Like I packed Hullet at 93 in my was it player pick, and I got
Mm-hmm.
Premier Moments Cruyff on player pick as well. So I've
Mm-hmm.
had really really good luck that way. And then I had actually mad luck the last couple of weeks because I had team of the season Messi. These were all on stream. Team of the season Messi in the player pick. I think it was 88 plus. And there was someone else. There was someone else. Yeah, Phil Foden as well. Phil Foden's 98. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I've had a lot of luck with those, and I've been able to like really upgrade my team a lot with that. So yeah, I've got an end game team now. That's made the game a bit more fun as well. Playing with those good players, trying the new players that I haven't had a chance to use previously in the year. So I haven't minded it. Maybe say the last couple 2 or 3 months, but overall, I don't think it's been. I'd say it's not one of my favorite FIFAs this year. So I'm hoping for hopefully a good year next year with the FIFA 22.
Mm-hmm. So for 22, what are other things that you're looking forward to besides maybe the realism of the
Yeah, I think. Well, I
gameplay?
remember. Yeah, I remember making a video I think it was on my channel like a couple of weeks ago or maybe a month ago about my FIFA 22 wish list, and
Mm-hmm.
just was making like basic points on like what I would like to see in the new game.
Mm-hmm.
But it's obviously gameplay would be like the main thing because I think that's like what you're generally playing. Like on stream, I'll play like champs every week. I'll do whatever else. So gameplay is obviously you want that to be like one of the priorities of improvements. I think more realism, as I said, that would be definitely one of the things. But generally, I think there's not many things I would improve. It's mainly the gameplay is the main thing, and I have heard that bridge skill move. I think it might be in FIFA 22 again, so that's really gonna screw me over because I hate that move. I don't know. It's just you can't defend it sometimes. So I've heard it in the game, so that's gonna be tough. But it's just more realism of the gameplay really is the main one. And on a more positive side, I'm looking forward to some of the new modes. I've seen that career mode, which I don't play a lot of career mode. I never really have. I've always been like an Ultimate Team streamer. But I have said to my viewers that whilst next year I'll be doing the same stuff with Ultimate Team, I might do that. That create a club that I think it's been. They're going to be like there's a create a club option in career mode. I think
Mm-hmm.
they've released, so I might look into that, and that might bring me to career mode and give it a try. So I'm looking forward to that. And then there's been a few changes to pro clubs as well. So some of the things that I'm hearing for the new game, I'm kind of optimistic about. Like champs as well. Champs is shortened as well, which will be which is good. So yeah, no, I've heard what I've heard so far of it. It's the new modes and some of the changes they're making to the modes that are already in the game. I'm looking. It seems optimistic to be fair. But then again, we always think that before the game comes out. So it just depends when we actually get playing it, I suppose.
Yes, they have announced that they're making a lot of changes this year, um,
Yeah,
across all game modes, and specifically for Ultimate Team, like you said, they're lowering the games in Weekend League. How you
yeah,
qualify is also different. I think you got to win like 3 out of 5 to even qualify.
yeah,
Um, they might. I also heard about a elite division for
Yeah,
division
I've heard of that.
rivals. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's for like pros only if you
pros
want
and
to be
stuff, and like Elite
verified.
One.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's pretty interesting. Like all these things
yeah,
that they're adding,
definitely, definitely.
it's definitely gotta make things different.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I'm
Yeah, I'm interested as well about the rivals. You know the way this year it's been like, was it, the way you basically when you play champs, you get your rival points? I'm
mm-hmm.
interested. Yeah, you know way you get the, yeah. So like, I'm interested to see like, because obviously I remember playing FIFA this year, and I haven't really played rivals at all the last couple of months. It's been
Yeah,
just champs, and then rivals has been kind of, you get your points anyway for that. So I haven't really played it. But next year, if there's only 20 champs games, I wonder will they be able to have like, because I actually wouldn't mind that, because then it would mean that if you got, say you play 20 champs games, and then you had 10 more games spare for to play rivals during the week, but you could actually grind. Because this year it's been like, whenever you play all your champs games, you play all 30, then you can't get any more points for playing rival games because they don't count.
right.
So that's why I hope this year they've got, say, 20 champs games, and then you play, there's maybe 10, 15 extra rival games that you can play throughout the week to get trying to get up to rank one and stuff.
Right.
Especially early FIFA as well, we should, for rewards and stuff.
Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna keep that 30 game limit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wonder. They
yeah, that's what I wonder as well.
yeah, but yeah, that'd be interesting if they did have it. You get those extra
Definitely.
games to
Yeah,
play rivals. It seems like rivals might be more like significant in the next
yeah,
FIFA
it
with all
does.
the
It
things.
does.
Yeah, with all the things that they're adding, and also hearing. I remember hearing like the rewards. They have the typical weekly awards from rivals
Yeah,
and weekend league, but also
yeah,
at the end of every month or season, they're gonna give you additional awards.
yeah. No, I
Yeah,
heard that as well. Yeah, no, it'll be
yeah.
interesting because, like, I remember in that wishlist video I made, I said about the things, mode to grind during the week. But I mean, if it doesn't have to necessarily be a new mode, if rivals had like kind of revamp on it, kind of had maybe better rewards and a bit more, games that actually you could play it during the week when you couldn't, when
Mhm.
champs wasn't on, that actually meant that you could grind up, rewards and extra rewards and stuff. And the fact that it's like that, because obviously at the minute rivals, it's like the matchmaking is like you're playing people that are very, very similar to your rank, and some of the games are quite boring because you get loads of draws. But if you have more of like, maybe not that, obviously that pro or the elite rank or whatever it's called is like, that's for like very, very high level players. But it's a bit, if it's I like the concept of champs in the sense that it's like you're competitive every week. You can kind of, there's always, if you get that, if you're going for like elite three at the start of FIFA, like if you get an elite three first week of FIFA, like you're going to get, that's really, really worthwhile, good rewards. Even
Mhm.
if you don't get anything from your packs, you're still getting what, 70k and things like that there. Like if rivals just up, it's up like, has at the minute it's only got like what, rank 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's got the different divisions. Where I think if they had like they put it into like different stages, a bit like they used to do. Like you had just the Div 10 to Div 1, but you had those like, things to grind for and a lot more stuff. It would just be it'd be just a bonus for the game and improve it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's your division level?
I think at the minute I'm in Div 2, but I think I wasn't Div 1, then I got kind of pushed out of it for a mix of me just losing games, and then also I remember forfeiting a few as well, because it was basically whenever I haven't played rivals in like a couple of months, and
Yeah.
basically when I got a red card in foot champs, like a red card on my player, I just went into a rivals game and like give the guy a win to get the red card away, if that makes sense.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, I wasn't Div 1, but like I haven't really, the way you got that like reward at the start of the year for like getting the division. I
Yeah.
got that, and then I was kind of just lost interest in it because I kind of thought, well, I'll just sit in Div 1 now, because I mean, you can just play your champs games and then you get the points for rivals anyway to get like rank 3 every week. So that's basically what I've been doing.
What's your SR
Um,
right now?
I think it's like, what is it? Div 2 is about 1700, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, 1700 and something. Yeah, I think I'm
Oh,
actually near
okay.
down to Div 3 now, but yeah, I was
Okay.
I was Div 1, so I'll just hold to
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Are you still hitting like gold one for weekend league?
Gold, yeah, I think, well, the ranks recently, I haven't played this. I'm actually playing this weekend league because I've been doing this thing. It's like a challenge. I'm doing like this. I've set up this forfeit wheel, and I've been putting like
Mhm.
different things on just to make the last. I don't even know if this is the last weekend league, but it's going to be my last one for before the 322. And I
Yeah.
thought, just to make it interesting for viewers, I put like a wheel together, and so I've put like different options on it, like go 1-0 down, go 2-0 down next game. Strike goalkeeper and striker, and then I could have a one that says the chat decides forfeit, and just, yeah,
Mhm.
just loads of different things like that there. And every time I take a loss in champs this weekend league, I'm spinning that wheel.
Yeah.
Um, So yeah, I've been doing that. It's been quite good. So yeah, but champs is what it is. Like I says, I'm gonna. That's why I'm playing this week, and then I'm just gonna take a break because I don't know. Have you heard anything about like? Is this the last weekend league for FIFA 21 or?
I have no idea.
Yeah, neither have
Yeah, I have
I.
no
I
idea.
don't know. Because I thought last week was the last week, but it's maybe who knows.
See, like a year ago, that's what I thought too. But then
Yeah,
they
they
went
keep
like
adding
all the
ones.
way to the end, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I
so
know they did. But I think I want that like 2 week, 3 week break because then everyone will be playing champs again 22. So it's like
right.
just get a few weeks break, you know.
Yeah, I haven't decided for myself if I want to play all the way to the end. I do want to play
Yeah,
one more after this. If they do have one more, and my last one, I'll play with all the icons that I have. I'll probably
yeah,
like put them all in that icon moments player pick, like
yeah.
all my
That's what I'm
coins, and
going
then
to.
just like do a
Yeah,
bunch of picks, just for
yeah,
fun. Because that's what I did last time.
yeah.
Because they
Just send
released
your
like,
club. Yeah,
right, yeah, they just released like icon moments packs at the end, and I just
yeah,
spent all my coins just doing rest of
yeah,
these packs.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm trying to
so
still hit. I'm still trying to hit. Like, I mean, this week's gonna be a goal free job because, as I say, I'm doing that forfeit wheel. So it's like just
right.
I just get out with 14 hopefully. But yeah, usually my ranks haven't really dipped much. I haven't played all the way to 20 every week, but or 17,
Mhm.
20. But I'm usually my level of FIFA is like Div 2, Div 1 player and Gold 2 to Gold 1. That's kind of my rank
Mhm.
most weeks. That's where I consistently hit if I play on the game. Sometimes I'll finish in 14 with like 6, 7 games remaining. So therefore I'd probably say I get like Gold 2 if I finish them.
Right.
But yeah, usually that's like my level. But yeah, it's just one level
How many times have you hit like 30 games this year?
now. I think I played. I've finished it quite a lot of times, but they're more towards the start of the year.
Okay.
So the last couple of months I've stopped at like 14 most weeks. I think I went to
Uh-huh.
like 15, 16. You know the weeks they did the extra player picks.
Right.
So the weeks they did the extra player picks, I finished like up to like 15, 16 wins or whatever it was.
Mhm.
But before that, before that I just stopped. I think I stopped at 14 most weeks.
Nice. Okay.
I've hit three goal one finishes this year. That's the best I've done.
And you had to
I've
play
got
the full 30 to hit
yeah,
that?
yeah. But I think maybe I had one game left or something for one of the goal ones. But yeah, I mean the closest I've
Mhm.
got to elite is 21 wins and I had 2 games left. And then I got out teamed
Oh,
in the last
okay.
two. It was on stream when I
Uh-huh.
got the chat thought I was we're getting excited. It was like November and I thought we were gonna get late and then came
Yeah.
up pops 90 whatever it was 94 Ronaldo at the time or 9 Ronaldo and
Yeah.
like just a mega team and it is only like November so it was quite early in the game
Mhm.
and yeah it was crazy. Just couldn't compete with the team and he was a good player obviously at that rank as well. So it's tough,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Bro, when you gonna hit Elite 3, man? When we gonna see a Elite
I'm
3
hoping
weekend league?
FIFA 22 is the year. I've told my chat this loads of times. I've only hit Elite 3 once in like all since champ started in FIFA 17, and it was
Okay.
I hit Elite 3 in FIFA 17. It was like December time, and it wasn't even for myself. It was for me and my friend. Like switched accounts for the week, so
Yeah.
I used his team and he used mine, and he got me like code 3, and I got him on Elite 3 on
Yeah.
his account, and I've never got myself on Elite 3. So
Wow.
yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, that's my goal. My goal really is to hit Elite 3 in
yeah,
22.
it's
That's
so
it?
tough. It's so tough. It really is. So Elite's just such a tough rank to hit because I find Go One's tough enough to hit at times,
Uh-huh.
but it's yeah. Because I mean, when you get around like 19 wins, and if you've got like a low enough amount of losses, then that last few wins is just you're playing people. Because when you're around Elite 3, you can be still playing around people that are like Elite 1, Elite 2 players.
Mhm.
So it's tough. It really is tough.
Yeah, even right now, towards the end of 21, like, I'm kind of on the cusp of, like, I could be on pace to hit Elite 3 at this point, so
Yeah,
it's possible I could hit it,
yeah,
but once I get a really good record and that elo
yeah.
goes up, it gets really hard.
It's
Like, some of
so
these guys
tough.
are,
It really is.
some
It's
of
so
these guys
tough.
are too good.
Yeah, they really are. Do
Yeah,
you know what I find
like,
as well? I
yeah.
remember um this like because it's like what September, it's like the last month of the game. I've and the last like, as well like the last couple of months as well. I find that like I thought the game was going to be a little bit easier,
Uh-huh.
but it's because obviously it's not as if no one's really playing much more, and it's like the game's kind of dead and there's not much to play for. But I've
Right.
actually found it, and it makes a bit of sense, I suppose, that it's actually harder because there's all the hardcore players still playing and all the like
Mm.
casuals have stopped, if that makes sense. So you're not getting as many people that are all just casual player that you might be. it's all these hardcore players playing. Because I played champs a few chat games of champs before, and then I was on a
Yeah.
record like 5-2, and I mean it's okay, but it's not a great record. I'm still playing up against people that are like great team. Well, everyone's got a great team at this stage, but they're like great players, and I'm like I'm only 5-2. It's
Right.
crazy. Yeah,
Yeah. See, I I've been thinking the same thing, thinking that the last couple of months have felt easier, but I can't
yeah,
tell. I don't know if it's getting easier or if I'm just getting better.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I
yeah,
can't tell the
yeah,
difference, like, cause I am
yeah,
playing a lot better towards the
yeah,
end of
yeah,
21, but I just don't
yeah.
know if it's the opponents or if it's
That's
just
the
me.
thing. That's the
It
thing with
could be a
me.
combination of both. You could be
Yeah,
right. It could be harder. I'm just playing better against harder people, but
yeah. It's
I
just I
don't.
think it's the stage of the game. People like it's only people that either are like pros that are really, really hardcore players that are really, really good players, or they're like people like like me and you that are maybe still streaming the game for like for chance rewards and things like that there. So yeah, it's really because any casual player is probably just if they're still on FIFA, if they haven't already left FIFA, until that like FIFA 22, they're only going to be playing like maybe draft or other fun modes.
Hmm.
They're not going to be playing champs, which is why you're not getting as many of these players. So that's my theory with it anyway. When I thought about it, but,
Yeah. You get like any of your viewers saying like, "Oh man, you're still playing weekend league in
yeah, yeah.
September, or you
Some of them
still
do. Some of
playing?"
them do.
You know?
I mean, there's usually like because it's kind of like a core community of my channel. It's like there's the same people tuning every day, and then there's like obviously a couple of new people that find the channel, and it's usually people
Right.
that are new to the channel and say like things like that. Like if
Yeah.
you're but why are you still playing champs and stuff? But yeah, you always get those comments. It's just
Yeah.
it is what it
Yeah.
is. It's just yeah, it's just because of content. You just like I find on streams like if you don't have like I try and have a few packs open every day and try and craft any of these like especially at the minute like I don't know what your father's looking like, mate, but mine in my club is a joke at the minute because like the thing is I've got like loads of high rated fodder, but my lower rated are really like those gold rares like 81, 82 rated players.
Hmm.
I've literally none of them. I've just put them
Yeah.
on SBCs, but yeah, like champs is tough because or sorry, like getting packs for streams is quite tough at times, especially like for me, he's trying to put no money into the game.
Uh-huh.
So it's champs is like a main part of the content, you know what I mean? For like it's hard to fill out a stream as well, doing
Uh-huh.
gameplay and stuff. So
Hmm.
yeah.
In terms of viewership for your YouTube streams, have they been going up
Yeah, they've
recently?
been they've been definitely they've been the numbers have been really really good recently. I remember, I mean this as I said the 6 p.m. content streams have really pushed the channel up a lot. Like
Yeah.
I think I used to be only getting maybe I can't even remember what I was getting. Like because the way you can check like analytics of your channel, how many
Hmm.
subscribers you get over the last like 28 days or whatever. But mine's over like every like maybe 3 weeks. I'm getting like 100 for like 3 weeks. It's amazing growth. Like I mean the last like 2 months ago I would have been on like 1.4k, and now I'm at 1.55k. It's just growing crazy at the minute. So it's 6 p.m. and especially at this stage of the game where like if it's growing at a steady rate at the minute and it's the game's kind of less interest amongst a lot of people in the FIFA community, then it's good signs for like the new FIFA,
Hmm.
where obviously the hype's there and the new game and all the stuff like that. So yeah, no, the viewers have been good. The viewers have been good, and they go the I get like I've done that stream elements thing, gives you like an average like viewer count at the end of your streams and stuff,
Hmm.
and they've been around consistent around like 20 plus. So they've been good. They've been good.
Hmm. So once you get partnered with YouTube, do you see yourself still sticking with YouTube, or will you
That's the
transition to
yeah.
Twitch?
That's the long like term question for me because it's like I YouTube's like the like where my whole community is. It's like if I
Yeah.
went Twitch, I'll not get like everyone like there's a few people on YouTube because YouTube isn't like as popular of a streaming platform. There's like a few people like myself and like a couple of others around similar sized channels to myself that stream
Yeah.
like that 6 p.m. content and they do the streams around the same time.
Yeah.
And like a lot of my people that watch my channel will watch those couple other streamers as well on YouTube. It's YouTube's like it's where my whole community is, so I can't for foreseeable future, I can't see myself moving, but I have started doing the Twitch. I have started doing a bit more on the Twitch now. I haven't not really much FIFA, but I've been doing like I've been using Twitch as someone like I've done other games on.
Oh, okay.
So I've done like a bit of like GTA on there, like Fall Guys, a wee bit Rocket League, just really playing games with viewers, like whenever they want to see me play. There's going to
Yeah.
be a bit of F1 soon as well, which I don't know how that's going to go because I've never played it. But
Yeah.
yeah, just different games really. Because obviously FIFA is like I'm a Footyking channel on YouTube is just constant like FIFA. So I thought Twitch I'll use as a different kind of platform. So I'm not like daily on Twitch, but like I try to do like 2 streams a week on there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kind of just trying to obviously trying to grow there out, on there as well. But yeah, YouTube's still where my main content is, where the FIFA and stuff is. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea to play other games on
Yeah.
Twitch and play more interactive ones with your viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's my
that's actually
plan.
a pretty
Yeah.
good idea. You could do both platforms and
Yeah, it's just chilling there as well because YouTube's like 100 mile an hour. It's like, especially around 6 p.m. as well. Like everyone's just, what's the content? Mad, mad, mad.
yeah.
Where Twitch is more like the hardcore viewers from YouTube
Uh huh.
coming over. And I'm still getting like, on Twitch, I'll still maybe get like maybe 10 people watching, which is still good for, Twitch because it's all the hardcores coming over from YouTube that, enjoy the content and they obviously follow on Twitch and then when they go live on that, it's different games. And especially as it's with them as well. Like I've done GTA with viewers and stuff and just things like that there. So it's good. It's good.
Oh, so you have been monetizing from Twitch then?
Not yet, not
Not
yet.
yet.
It's only not yet. No, it's because I've seen the Twitch because obviously since I've really mostly streamed on YouTube, I wasn't completely aware of like the Twitch like monetization like requirements. But I've heard it's like is it like 30 days in a row and then because I don't stream daily on there, so I haven't streamed. I only do like maybe 2 nights a week. I've got I've checked like the Twitch like requirements. I see there's one that's like average is it 3 viewers or something
Right.
for like 7 or more days. So I've got that one checked because I've done that.
Yeah.
But it's the one about streaming every day. It's hard because it's hard for me to commit to like streaming Twitch every day when I'm doing it on YouTube and also obviously with everything else like work and college and everything. It's tough. So yeah, I'm not monetized on Twitch yet. But yeah, hopefully we'll obviously as well with YouTube. It'd be good if monetizing Twitch and YouTube. That would be good, but yeah, it's just tough for me to do that.
They're asking you to stream every day.
Is that well? I don't. There's no one asking. It's just it's the
The
Twitch.
requirement.
Yeah, what is it actually? Because I know you obviously your main platform is Twitch. Is it what is the actual like or the monetization like requirements? What is it? Because if people were telling me it's like
Uh huh.
it's hard to remember. Yeah, it's
I
just
don't remember it being every day. I know they want you to have 50 followers, right?
yeah,
Average viewership of 3. You gotta
yeah,
stream a certain amount of days in the 30-day period. I don't know what it
right,
is though. I don't know the exact number.
yeah,
And then you gotta stream a certain amount of hours.
yeah, yeah. Somebody, see, I haven't checked it completely, and some people were saying you have to stream like 30 days in a row, and I was like, that's gonna be tough. I mean, it's obviously
Yeah,
fine
I
for a
don't
daily
think it's
streamer,
30
like
days in a row. Unless they
yeah,
changed it. Yeah.
yeah. I'll just have to double check that. Yeah, it's just yeah. And I heard something as well about like you have to do like a 25-hour stream, which maybe that's 24 hours total.
Right,
Because some people
25
were
in a month, which is not
yeah
bad.
yeah
Yeah.
that makes more sense because some people were telling me it was like you have to do a consist like a whole 24-hour 5-hour stream fully like without taking a break. And I was thinking how do people get past that? And then we were saying oh you don't just people just to get around it you just have to keep your just don't basically stream anything, just have it like a blank screen and just keep your stream live for 25 hours. But I was like, that doesn't really sound right. But so obviously maybe it's 25 hours in a month, or maybe they're getting mixed up. Because
Right.
I've been obviously getting people, some of my subscribers on YouTube, they're no Twitch a lot better than me as well. So they've kind of been helping me with stuff like setting things up and even this thing like raiding people as well. Like it's not like YouTube where you just post a link. It's like you do the command, don't you? Or like it's like we dash and then raid and then you obviously pick the user
Right.
you're raiding. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Um but yeah, it seems yeah, I mean, those are the requirements, the days, the
yeah,
hours, the average viewership. It
yeah,
seems to me like you already got the followers down because I'm sure you
yeah.
have over 50. I don't, how many
Yeah,
do you
it's
have
like
right
81
now?
or something. I think it's 81. 81.
Okay. So you have
Yeah.
that average viewership should be fine. Like I
Yeah,
feel
that's
like
fine.
you'll
It's
hit
like seven
3
out of three at
easy.
the minute, I think.
Usually
Yeah.
that's the hardest for people trying to get affiliate,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you have like already a platform on YouTube, so they'll
Yeah.
just
It's
come
good
over.
that I'm lucky that I've got the YouTube platform as I say, like that people come over from there that have followed Twitch as well, which is good, yeah.
Right. You just need a month where you just need to stream like a certain amount of days and like get
Yeah.
your hours in and then
Yeah.
you'll be affiliate. So
Yeah.
you should have no problem. You just need to like
Yeah. Just
set aside some
around it.
time to stream.
Yeah, and get it. It shouldn't be too bad, yeah. Yeah. And
Yeah,
what's
and
Twitch? Is it Twitch affiliate just ad revenue stuff like that? Yeah. Stuff
so
similar to
you'll have the ad revenue and then your viewers could drop bits, which is basically
right.
donations. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
they could actually drop donations too if they'd like. but
Yeah,
people usually do it through bits,
yeah,
and
yeah.
they could also sub to you.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so you get like half of the portions of the subs.
Yeah, so I think a sub on Twitch is basically like becoming a member on YouTube. Remember, YouTube's got this membership system. Does like you pay like $3.99 a month to subscribe to like streamers, and then you can use their like emotes and stuff. So that's basically the same thing as sub on Twitch, I suppose.
Oh, YouTube has that too?
Yeah, YouTube. I think YouTube only added it like maybe a couple of months ago. Maybe it's longer, but yeah, it definitely has that now. Yeah, for monetized channels, you can you've got an option to join beside the page, and then you'll just click join, and it's like $3.99 a month
Three
for
ninety nine. Okay.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
So
that.
yeah,
Okay,
it's got a membership.
that's
Yeah,
cool. That's good for you then. So then
yeah, yeah.
you could
So
get
that's what I
some.
get when I become when I get that 4,000 watch hours YouTube. Then that's basically my viewers will be able to have the option to do.
Oh, but you need to be partnered for you to
Yeah, you
have
need your
that.
partner for it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You need your partner. Yeah, that's the
Oh,
thing. That's
okay.
amazing.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
Nice. So for YouTube, how many total FIFA viewers are there? Are there like, is there a statistic for that? Does it tell
Um,
you like,
Total FIFA viewers or streamers.
yeah,
What do you mean?
like yeah, like FIFA viewers? Cause you know on Twitch, if you go to the category, you see the number.
Oh
It'll tell you
yeah,
the
yeah.
right.
It's so hard to tell on YouTube because like it doesn't give you
Yeah,
numbers. But
yeah.
I would say, I mean, I know late night there's not like I go on sometimes to watch like people late night streams and there's not many there's not many like if I'm not working next day I'll just chill on the stream and then maybe do a bit of editing or something. And there's
Mhm.
not many there's not many from the UK that go live around like late night. But like during the day, I'd say probably you couldn't even estimate it. Probably I know for the time I go live, there's actually not many people that are similar. Like I don't see a lot of people live whenever I'm ending, if that makes sense. Like when I try to raid someone after my YouTube stream, I tend to be raiding the same people. It's like, I've
Okay.
only got I've got like a pool of like five, six people, and I'll just pick one of those that are live at the time because we all go live
Yeah.
around the similar time. So it's just
Yeah.
about and they're the people that I'm saying like it's like the people their viewers will like watch my channel and vice versa. It's like a big kind of community kind of thing.
Right.
So yeah, that's kind of that. But it's I don't think there's Twitch is definitely like obviously bigger in terms of streaming for things than YouTube. YouTube hasn't like got that. And I find Twitch as well. Twitch is a better platform for streaming. I do
Mhm.
find that. But yeah, it's like I would. It's just tough because I always ask myself. Then whenever I say that, the viewers are always saying like, why don't you? Not necessarily my hardcore viewers on YouTube, but like people that are just kind of on the Twitch saying that want me to be on the Twitch. They're saying, well, if you like Twitch better for streaming, why don't you move? But it's just like it's not easy whenever you've got like that platform already built on YouTube. If that
Right.
makes sense.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I think it's kind of good that you kind of do two separate things on those two
Yeah.
platforms, and then I don't
Yeah.
know, maybe in the future
Yeah.
you
Exactly.
could
That's
still
that's
do
it.
both, like somehow incorporate
Yeah.
both into it,
Yeah,
but
that's what
I'm
I
sure.
thought, I've got the Twitch, I might as well use it. And then I just thought, well,
Right.
I've got, I like different, I like FIFA, but I like other games as well. So why not play, some games like that on there as well? So that's why I just thought I might as well use it. So that's why I tried to set a wee bit of time aside and do that. And especially now that I've heard about those monetization stuff, I might try and push that a bit more and hopefully get affiliate on there soon as well.
Yeah. When do you think you'll hit the 4,000 watch hours?
Um, Probably, well, I'm on 3,500 at the minute or whatever, 3,515 or whatever it is. So
Right.
probably if the average continues, like what I'm getting per stream is like between like 75 and 100, it should be realistically in the next couple of weeks.
Mhm.
Realistically, which should be. And then obviously, I don't know how quick it is. I know whenever I get the 4,000 watchers, I have to like, I think it's applied to be in like the YouTube partnership
Right.
program. So I have to like apply to it, and then I don't know whether they send me like an email out or something like that. So that might
Mhm.
take an extra couple of weeks to get that all signed through and stuff. But yeah, it should be. I mean, obviously the sooner the better. But I'm hoping to be monetized for FIFA 22 anyway. That's the hope.
Right. Right. It shouldn't be strict, right? I mean, it
No, it shouldn't be.
when they accept you, it shouldn't be anything else than the requirements that they give you, right?
Yeah, no, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be anything else.
Mhm.
I think it's more just. I don't know why they have to do that. Like, I think it's more just for like things like copyright and stuff. They just examine the channel again and just make sure there's no like copyright issues or anything. Because obviously, if
Mhm.
you have copyright stuff on YouTube, then you'll not get monetized for any of the watch hours you get in a stream or whatever.
Yeah.
Because recently I got a copyright strike for. See, I have song requests live on my stream,
Mhm.
so I obviously like some say if you're like requested a copyright song, but it might be like it could be a popular song, but like a copyright version. So like I was thinking, right, that might be all right then, and I kind of risked it, which was I shouldn't have done.
Yeah.
And then obviously flagged up after my stream. This has been copyrighted, so I mean it's not too bad because now all you need to do on YouTube is just mute it in that section that the copyright is, and then it'll give you your monetization back for that stream. So that's what
Yeah.
I've been doing. So yeah, I have no copyright issues on my channel at the minute. Any ones that I did have, like minor ones, I've just removed them. So I've got the watch hours for that, and then so it should be simple enough. Yeah, once I get the 4,000.
Mhm. Well, I know for Twitch, like if you want to be a partner, so after you hit affiliate, if you want to be a
Yeah,
partner, uh, there's like a secret criteria. Like even though you hit all the requirements, you still
yeah,
not might not be a partner. They still might not
yeah,
select you.
yeah,
So, and I hear it's like they have like their own other criteria that you're not aware of how they pick
yeah.
partners and stuff. So,
Yeah, some stuff. Yeah.
yeah, I
So what I've
wonder.
heard from YouTube is simple, like, I've heard from YouTube is simple, so it's tough.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
Cause all for YouTube, all you really need to do is just be partnered, and you're good.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's the main
and
thing.
then going back to what you're kind of saying with like why they do that, I'm sure they would want someone. They want to partner someone that has a little bit of a following, right? That's
Yeah,
my
yeah,
guess. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, they're probably checking and they want to make sure that, like, because you could have, well, obviously you can get subscribed, like, people can actually, I don't even know, there's probably a way to, like, buy subscribers these days with all these, like, apps and stuff. So, like, you obviously have to make sure there's legit. But then when you see, like, people, they'll probably, I'd imagine it'll be someone like, once I get the 4,000, it'll be someone that'll just check the channel, like, examine it, and then, like, make sure there's actually active people on there. So like
Yeah.
I'll go into my streams and see like people act like whenever I start the streams and there's all these like lists of people in the chat and just the videos and check comments and all and just check there's like a thing. Because obviously like you can kind of notice fake accounts and stuff. So like if there's any, say someone had like 1,000 subscribers and had loads of fake accounts, they'll pick that up. I'm sure there's like a bot for that and stuff. So yeah, just to make sure.
Yeah.
So they'll go in through my streams and then realize, oh, that's a real person and they're all real people. And then, it's just because obviously that's the whole point of it. That you're getting partnered and then it's like you're kind of representing kind of YouTube on like you're a partner of YouTube. So that's the whole kind of point of it.
Yeah. I remember the early days of YouTube. You didn't have to do that. Like I was
Yeah, I
getting
know.
when I was doing YouTube the early days, working on other
Yeah,
stuff. Like they give you ads. They make you a partner right away.
yeah. There's no that. Yeah, it
Yeah.
might just be. I mean, I need to actually. I'll ask some of the people that I know. Some of the streamers I know on YouTube. They're monetized already. So I'll get in. I'll DM one of them and see what they're saying on it and see what they had to go through to get the monetization. Because hopefully, from what I see, it should just be a simple like you'll be notified in your channel when you hit the 4,000. They'll send an email out because obviously your email will be linked to your YouTube, so they'll send that out. You'll get a
Hmm.
form from like YouTube terms of service or something, and then all you probably have to do is like accept the email and read the terms and conditions. I'd imagine that's all it would. I realistically think it would be
Mhm.
basically.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. I mean, yeah. Once you get there, actually, okay. One thing about that is the 4,000 watch hours. Like,
Yeah,
I realized like just recently, like it was within the past year, and I thought it was
yeah,
total watch hours. So I
yeah.
was like, oh man, that's a bit harder,
Yeah,
you
no,
know?
it's tough. It is tough.
Yeah,
It's tough. I wasn't saying the streams are good for it because, like, I'd be live for a couple of hours and people could watch the whole stream or they could be in a couple of minutes. But even like people that are like, since I get like maybe 300 views on average, like whenever the video, because I have my streams up as a video after they're finished, so it'll be like 300 people say come in through the stream and they'll even if on average they stay. 'Cause I think my average view duration per stream is like maybe 8 minutes.
mhm,
So like you add that up, that's why it's like some people maybe if they don't even have time to watch the stream for the day, they'll just keep it on like tab. So it's still
yeah,
getting me to watch hours, you know what I mean? So that's a good thing as well. Streams are definitely better because YouTube, if videos are just they're like they're good, but like it's you're kind of it's tough with videos because you make them too short, then you might get more views on the video because it's a shorter video, but then you'll not get as much watch hours because obviously the video is shorter. Then if you
yeah,
make the video longer, people not as many people click it, but then the people that do click it might if they do watch the video, then it's a longer. You're getting more time for the video. It's a tough one. It's just videos are tough on YouTube. Like, but yeah, that's why my streams are the main thing towards getting me to 4,000, and then videos are kind of the extra thing. So videos are just gonna have them again in FIFA 22.
right. So then for watch hours, when they're watching it live, that counts
Yeah,
towards the watch hours, and
yeah,
then once it's uploaded, then even if someone else watches it, that's still goes to your watch hours, right?
yeah. People watch it because there's people that watch it. Like not last night's one, Friday night stream I did. It was maybe I think it ended on like after I ended the stream, it was like maybe 210 views.
Uh huh.
And then it went up to like 240 views after. So there's like 30 people that watched the stream after it was already uploaded as a video and
Yeah.
watched a bit of it. So all their say that's another couple of hours that their total watch hours that all those 30 people watched. That'll add to whatever the live ones were. Well, that their watch hours as well, so it'll all add up. So yeah, it's good that way as well. That's why I uploaded a video as well, because you might as well maximize the time people are on your channel as well.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
So it's good. Like for me, that I got like I'm streaming this live, so if people
yeah,
are watching, they can watch it live,
yeah,
and then afterwards, if they missed it, you can
yeah.
just watch that whole thing,
Exactly.
which I would
Yeah,
recommend. Just watch the whole thing,
yeah,
watch the entirety of
yeah.
the whole
Exactly, exactly.
podcast.
Of course.
But yeah, I mean, I'm sure that has helped with like my own watch hours, but
Yeah,
I still
yeah,
got a long way to go. I still need to hit that 1,000 mark for the subs. So,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it's growing. It's been
Well,
growing for us too, and
yeah.
pretty.
Well, the thing
eh,
is, as well, I suppose you're getting streamers on like different people, and they're going to be bringing some of their followers over as well, which is so it's a good thing. It's good
That's
for your
right.
channel as
Yeah,
well. Yeah,
yeah, you're right. Yeah,
yeah.
so I
That's
hope
good.
I know you'll get there pretty soon. So once you get there,
Hopefully,
I'll
hopefully.
definitely congratulate you, and I'm sure you'll like
Yeah,
tweet it
hopefully.
out and stuff. So
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, yeah, I'll be like a
yeah.
milestone to hit. I'm sure.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah,
that'd be great,
definitely.
man. Um, well, in terms of like content going forward for 22, is there something new you want to do going into 22?
There's loads of ideas. I always find like the thing of me is obviously I'm not doing this like full time or anything. So I always have to manage what time I have and realistically think of well if I want to do this such an idea or such and such series, I'll have to think of is that actually like feasible to do? Can I actually do it? I was thinking of doing a Road to Glory. So I was thinking of doing that. Obviously I have ordered the Ultimate Edition, so you get the 4,600 feet points. So I mean, I might do what I might do is I might do my main account with so my starter account. I'll have the 4,600 on. I'll just play that as normal.
Mm-hmm.
But I might do a Ruby Glory like a second account Ruby Glory, and I might do that like a couple of streams a week. I just find like sometimes if I want the content, I mean, obviously with new FIFA, you can kind of you don't have to think a lot because all of it's new. It's all hype. It's a new game, and you need just. It's more not now is the kind of thing where I'm thinking of ideas for FIFA 21 to get like the last month over, like this thing I'm doing this week with a spin the wheel thing, and it's like makes it kind of interactive with chat. But
Yeah.
FIFA 22, I think I'm just going to definitely stick to the stuff I'm doing this year because it's working at the minute. Like the 6 p.m. stuff's definitely going to be staying.
Yeah.
Um, Both because it's effective on YouTube, but also it's a time that suits me to stream around that 6 p.m. time. Around like work and stuff. So that's obviously it has to be we have to fit it around that. And then as I say, maybe the Road to Glory stuff as well. I might start one. I'm not gonna start like early FIFA. I'm just gonna see how the first like month or so of the game goes. And then I'll do a Road to Glory maybe starting maybe October, November time if the time. Um,
Uh-huh.
and then as I said earlier, maybe the career mode I might, delve into it a wee bit and see what it's about as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they're basically the plans. And I have promised my viewers as well, Pro Clubs is returning on FIFA 22 as well because they've missed that. So I have to be doing that as well. So Pro Clubs because I've heard there's a few new things added to it, so that should be good as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds exciting, man. I don't know how you have time to do two accounts, man.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's the thing. I might not. So that's why I'm gonna
Okay,
have to see
yeah.
how things go. Yeah. So that's why I'm not
Yeah.
starting it from the start of the year. I'm gonna wait for like, a month or so. Just see how. That's what I'm saying. It has to. As I say, I'm not full time like content creation, so I have to make sure that
Yeah.
anything I do is like feasible for me to do time wise and money wise and everything like that.
Right.
So, yeah, that's the reason.
What's been nice for me is like not necessarily having a second account, but some of my viewers have been kind enough to give me their accounts. So like
Yeah,
throughout the year, I've just been able to like hop on their accounts and just play with some of
yeah,
their players. Cause
of course,
like
yeah,
yeah, cause they got some players, or they probably pulled someone really really good,
yeah,
and you just want to try them out. So
exactly, yeah,
it's really
exactly,
nice of them to like let me use their account, and then I'll play like some of their games or weekend league or whatever.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and there's like additional content I can make from that. Maybe do
exactly,
some SBCs for like a friend's
exactly.
account. So I
Yeah,
think
they
having
do that to
that,
me as well.
right,
Oh, go
having
ahead.
that is
Sorry,
kind
sorry,
of,
sorry.
yeah, having that is kind
Yeah,
of cool because like they could still play their own account,
yeah, 100%.
right?
Yeah,
And then you could like hop in every once in a while and just
yeah,
have fun with it. So
exactly. Yeah, no, I was going to say was there's viewers have get me, but I haven't took their account, but they've offered to give me an account for like like player SBCs and stuff.
yeah,
So like my father is like I've no father at the minute, so there's people saying like do you want to do the SBC on you Ronaldo that came out? So like the 99 one. So there's people saying you want to use my account, I've got the card and stuff. So that's always nice to have. Makes like content easy because like you don't have to if you don't have the father to one of your subscribers will have it. So it is good, yeah.
yeah, yeah, definitely, man. So I
Yeah.
mean, I wish for me I continue to have that. Probably
Yeah.
have the same accounts, and then
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
help them out if they need help, or if I need to
Yeah.
try out some players, I'll definitely do it.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean that's what's helped me as opposed to having a second account because I don't think I'd want to grind on another account.
That's the thing. It's tough. You see, I don't
Yeah.
like the idea of Road to Glory, but I know it's good for like viewers like it. Like I know it's good for like because the thing about Road to Glory is like well, I know big streamers do it because the idea of Road to Glory with big streamers is that obviously if you're like a full like people that have like loads of followers on YouTube or Twitch or whatever and they're earning a full time living out of it, their FIFA teams are going to be generally stacked. Like they're going to be insanely, they've got insane teams because they've put a lot of money into the game. So I think the idea with people like them, they'll make Road to Glory accounts because then their viewers can kind of follow along more and kind of make it realistic to their viewers, because in their kind of budgets for their teams. With me though, my team anyway, like I'm obviously not full time content or anything, so I don't put a lot of money into FIFA generally. So my team will be able to be, my viewers will be able to relate to my team. They'll have similar
Hmm.
teams in terms of value
Yeah.
if they grind the game. So but I think a Road to Glory is good for people like for viewers to watch. I know it does well on YouTube, so it's just that's something I've always wanted to do. Like I've never done it for a whole FIFA. It takes a lot of like grinding and consistency to keep making episodes. Because the thing is, if you start something like that, you need to kind of keep the consistency on it. Because obviously people will tend to like that on YouTube, and then obviously viewers want more and more episodes and stuff. So if it's just making, I need to make sure if I want to start it, I'm gonna have enough time to do it. Basically,
So for 22, it might be the first time where you go
if I do
RTG
do
all
it,
the way
yeah,
through.
yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay. It's fun, dude. RTG's fun.
Yeah, yeah.
I've done it the
It makes
past
you
two,
grind.
yeah, past two FIFAs.
Yeah,
It's like more rewarding and like
yeah,
you're more willing to do like
yeah,
objectives and SVCs.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And see as well, I thought about this as well. If I do even if I don't have time to do it on the YouTube streams, I could do basically the usual streams I do at the minute on YouTube, and then have the Road to Glory. For people that really want to watch a lot of gameplay, I could do Road to Glory stuff on the Twitch.
Right.
For
Yeah.
people that want to, because if I do Road to Glory, I could be on there 3 or 4 hours, and sometimes they're too long for YouTube streams. So
Mhm.
Twitch might be a bit time where I can just kind of just chill and like, because I could be grinding out like a load of squad battle stuff and that not
Mhm.
people want to watch, but then my hardcore
Right.
viewers would want to just come in and chat. So I could do that on Twitch a
Right.
lot easier than YouTube, usually. So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
yeah,
Um, One last thing I want to ask you before we leave, because it's already been an hour. It just
yeah.
flew by, you know.
Time flies,
Yeah,
man.
it does.
Yeah,
It does when you're having a good
good
podcast, you
chat.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah. But what are your goals, man? What are your goals for the end of the year of 21? What are your goals after that? I know we talked about you being partnered. Is there any other goals that you have
yeah.
with
I
streaming?
think for me, I like some people do get a lot like numbers really like motivated, and for me, obviously, I'm just at a happy stage where YouTube's at the minute where like I get like like that average of around like 20 people. Like I'm really happy with that. Some
Mm-hmm.
people have loads more, but I know a lot of people have a lot less. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
happy where I am. Obviously, you always should set goals. I think from a channel, the aim is to hit well before the end of the year. Right? I'm hoping for the new year. I've got near enough, if not already hit 2,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Right.
That's a big goal for me. I think
Yeah.
the way it's growing at the minute. The active, like I've been keeping tabs on like how many new people I'm getting in per month.
Yeah.
The way it's going, I'll hit that. I'm on target for like 2,100 by December. The way my channel's growing at the minute. So that's like going by how many I'm getting per month. And obviously there's 4 months left of the year. So that's the target anyway. That's one of the targets I've set. And then obviously, yeah, the partnership is like one of the main ones as well, which we're close to. So They're
Right.
the main goals, but I'm just happy where the community's at. It's good. That's like,
Right.
if I didn't grow another step now, another viewer, I'm happy with all the people that do tune in regularly because there's such, it's like, I've built, like, from where I came, like, started this like a year ago over lockdown, like March 2020. I never would have thought that there's so many people now that tune in.
Oh wow, you started March 2020?
Yeah, started March. I mean, I did YouTube like back 2017 or no 2015 to 2017, but it was only really like I was only like 14, 15. It was only like wee short videos, and I didn't. Then I
Uh-huh.
had to stop because of my exams, like GCSEs.
Right.
So yeah, that stopped me. And then I didn't think when I left in 2017, I didn't think I was gonna restart YouTube. You see, I just
Mm-hmm.
thought, well, I just kind of didn't lose interest. I was always like watching other FIFA content creators and stuff like that there, but I just didn't. I just stopped myself, and then over lockdown, it was one of the things to take up again. And then I thought, right, I'm gonna really go, have a good go at this.
Yeah.
And it's a lot more easy now as well to manage around my time because although I still am in college and stuff, college isn't as strict as school in terms of your hours. You're not in 9 to 3 or 9 to 4 every day, so it's like you
Mm-hmm.
kind of manage time a lot better. So yeah, that's basically starting back March 2020 with lockdown, and then so that's one of the things I've got to thank lockdown for starting this back up.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah.
How many followers or subscribers you hitting a month right now?
Monthly, it's about I think, but it does it 28 days on YouTube. So it's like every you look under your analytics, it says like last 28 days, and then it says like your reach, your average viewers, and then your subscribers. Subscribers, I usually hitting about 100. I think it's 102 is my average per month at the minute. So if you
Wow.
add those up so what that be a 408 then? So that's and then you add that to what I've already got on YouTube. That should take me to around 2,000 by December.
Right. Right.
So that's the game. Obviously, you can never guarantee it's going to be consistently that every month, but the last couple of months it's been that. So
Mm-hmm.
obviously this is going to be a tough month this one because obviously it's harder to get people in this month because of this it's the last month of 2021. But
Mm-hmm.
hopefully, what I'm hoping is this month will be maybe quieter, but then the next 3 months because the new game's out, that'll make up for it. So
Right.
in terms of the watch, so it should be fine. I'm hoping.
Yeah, for sure. Dude, that's
Yeah,
amazing, man. Amazing what you have done. I'm glad you've grown so much
yeah,
since
it's
when
been
you
good, man.
started,
Yeah, yeah,
and I'm glad to have met you, man, and we do
yeah.
another
No, it's been good.
episode
It's been good.
of this podcast, dude.
Yeah, happy to be on, man.
Yeah, great catching up with you. Where can people find you again for your
And
socials, YouTube?
so yeah, so YouTube is obviously my main content platform, and it's just Footy King, so Footy Space King on YouTube. And then my Twitch is Footy King Official. And if you look, I've also got Twitter and Insta, but they're linked in my bio on YouTube, so you can find me on there.
Yeah, for sure. And we'll definitely leave all those links in the description below so you guys
Appreciate
can
it. I
check them
appreciate
out. Especially if you're in the YouTube scene and
it.
you're looking for a FIFA streamer, this
There
is
we
the
go.
guy to
There
check
we
out.
go.
So, uh, hey, Footy, thank you for coming through, man. Really
No worries,
appreciate
man.
it.
Appreciate having me on. No worries.